In accountancy 12th class, we are on chapter number 1, that is NPO, non-profit organization. And the day before yesterday I explained you about the NPO, their working and their features, different types of NPOs. And the main topic which we discussed yesterday was difference between profit organization and non-profit organization. So first of all, I also want to discuss these things and the different types of accounts we can make. See, the topic we can discuss is differences between commercial entities and non-profit entities. Differentiate between profit organization and non-profit organization. The main aim of profit organization is to earn profit, while non-profit organizations are providing services. Then we discuss all these things, that the main point which we will discuss again, that the results of activities. Those profit organizations are doing commercial activities, so they will earn profits or maybe they will have losses. Same for non-profit organizations. If they are earning more, their receipts are more than their expenditures, that will be surplus or that may be deficit. Then commercial activities prepared 3 types of accounts, because today we will discuss it again. So commercial activities or profit organizations prepare 3 types of accounts: trading account, profit and loss account, and balance sheet, while non-profit organizations prepare receipt and payment, income and expenditure, and balance sheet. These points we discussed already. Now, features of NPO. First feature, they provide services to the group of society. Means we can say that non-profit organizations specifically are to provide services, like they are working in education, in health care services, and they work for the betterment of society, my dear children. We can say, like some orphanage is there, that they give services to orphanage people or children. Same here for health. Some sports club are for sports activities. Now, they are organized as charitable trusts or societies, and the members are known as subscribers. See, my dear children, their members are known as subscribers because they paid subscription. Then, managed by managing committee. These non-profit organizations generally operate by some group of members. They are known as managing committee, and these are managed or elected by the members. See, my dear children, who will run non-profit organization? Please tell me. That is work through management, or that is management committee. Then their source of income. See, whether they are providing services for education, for health, for sports, for betterment of society, everything requires some money to spend. Some source of income they have to require. So here, first source of income is membership fees. Please note down, the main source of income is membership fee, subscription from members, donation from members, legacies, grant, help from donation, help from others. I will explain you. his source of income one by one. So they have source of income by this. Sometimes they arrange some programs also, by that also they can earn. Funds raised by such organizations are credited to their capital fund or general fund. Why? Because they don't distribute their profits. So whatever funds they collected, that will be treated as capital fund or general fund. They will not distribute their surplus. Like profit organizations, the aim is to earn profits. So what they do, generally they distribute their profits. But here, they don't distribute. This is the main feature I can tell you, the differentiation between profit organization and non-profit organization. Profit organization run for earning profits and they distribute that profits. They use that profit. They withdraw that profit, like sole proprietor, partnership, joint stock companies. They distribute that profit. But here, it is not distributed because the aim is not to earn profits. They provide services, but for future needs, they collect the whatever surplus they have and it is credited to capital fund. They earn reputation not on the basis of customers or owners' satisfaction, but on the basis of their contribution to the welfare of the society. See, my dear children, the Red Cross Society is famous in the all over part of the world. Why? Because they earn reputation. They are working for the welfare of the society. They are not earning reputation on the basis of any customer's opinion or the owner's satisfaction. They are providing services to the society. Record maintained are meant for members as well as to meet statutory requirements. This I am going to explain you while we will make the different accounts required by NPO. Then I will explain you that those records they are maintained is necessary to meet statutory or legal requirement. Why? They are taking money from the members. They have to keep the complete records of receipts as well as payments. What are the sources of income? What are the expenditures? So they keep all the record system. Now, note down, from here we are going to start numerical. Final accounts are financial statements prepared by NPO. First is RNP, INE and balance sheet. See, my dear children, I am going to explain you final accounts which are, from here we are going to start the theory, over the theory part, and now we will start the numerical. First account which the NPO prepares is receipts and payment account. Receipts and payment account is like a cash account. All cash receipts and cash payment entered in it. Second, income and expenditure account. Income and expenditure account is just like profit and loss account. Profit and loss account is prepared to know the profit and loss, while income and expenditure account is prepared to know the surplus and deficit. Surplus, the profit organization earns profits, but the NPO earns surplus. If we can say the profit organization having losses, Thus, non-profit organization have deficit. Now, the third is balance sheet. Balance sheet is same as profit organizations. One side is liabilities, another is asset, but in place of capital. See, profit organization maintains capital. They NPO maintain capital fund. Profit organizations earn profits, and what they do about that net profit? They added it to capital. Same here, NPO earns surplus and they add this surplus to the capital fund. Okay, so balance sheet. Now, receipt and payment account is like cash book. Income and expenditure account like profit and loss. You can coordinate with them or you can correlate that receipt and payment is like cash book, income and expenditure is like P&L, and balance sheet is little bit different is there, like the profit organization have profits, they have surplus. Profit organization have losses, net loss, they have deficit. Now, receipt and payment. Just now I explained you. If you want to copy it, you can. Receipt and payment account includes all cash receipts and cash payments similar to cash book. Just now I told you. It is related with all cash receipts and cash payment. It is similar to cash book and all cash transactions, whether capital and revenue nature. Now your doubt will be what is capital and what is revenue nature. In 11th class, Chapter 9 and 10 are for capital and revenue nature transactions, like those transactions which are of recurring and repeating nature are termed as revenue nature, while those transactions which are of non-recurring, non-repeating, these are termed as capital nature. Now, it begins with the opening cash balance and ends with the closing cash balance like cash book. So, it is similar to cash book. Now, note down please. Preparation of receipt and payment account. It starts with the opening balance of cash in hand and cash at bank, ends with the cash in hand and cash at bank. It always have debit balance, but for bank, maybe debit or credit balance. See, my dear children, in old books, only cash given, but nowadays it is mandatory for non-profit organization to open the bank account also, because the limit imposed by income tax department, so they open bank account also. So my dear children, this is receipt and payment account. See on the board, debit, credit, receipts, payment. Okay, now see, I am going to explain. No need to make that date column. This is in the cash book format, but no need to make date column because receipt and payment account is generally prepared at the end of the financial year, okay, or at the end of the accounting term. So two sides are there. One is debit side is for receipt. So my dear children, receipt means all inflows. whether recurring, non-recurring, whether capital or revenue, whether belong to the current year, previous year or next year, that will be entered at the receipt side. So this receipts and payment account. Yes, debit side is for receipt, or we can say all inflows. All inflows. And credit side is for payment, all outflows. Debit side is for receipts, while credit side is for payments or outflows. Outflows or payment means in terms of cash, whether capital, whether revenue, whether large amount, whether small amount, whether belong to the current year or to the previous year or to the next year, it doesn't matter. They always enter outflows or payments at credit side by nature. So it is just like a cash book. All inflows, all comings, or incomings, all receipts will be debit side, and all payments, all outflows will be at credit side. Now you have some doubts, like machinery purchase, that will be paid. Whether it is of large amount, capital nature, we have to enter at payment side. Simple. Machinery purchase for 2 lakh, that will be entered at payment side. Repair made for 20 rupees, that also will be entered at the credit. Whether it is revenue, whether it is of a small amount, it doesn't matter, children. Keep in mind only simple thing. This is the easiest way. All receipts, inflows, whether small amount, whether large amount. Just I am giving you the example. Like bank interest of 200 rupees. That will be entered at receipt side. And donation from government 2 crore rupees. That also in the receipt side. It doesn't matter that the amount is small or large. No. Okay. Here, one member paid the subscription money, membership fee. That is in receipt side. One member paid the membership for life membership. Life membership means large amount for long time period. That also entered in the receipt side, or we can say debit side, we can say inflows, okay, incomings. Simple. Means there is no need to have deep accounting knowledge for NPO for the preparation of receipt and payment account. It is just like, just now I made another slide for you. It is just like cash book. You can see this one. It is like cash book. All receipts entered in it, all payments entered in it, all cash transactions, whether it is of capital nature, non-recurring nature, or large amount, will be entered here. And all cash transaction of revenue nature, recurring, repeating, all will be entered in the receipt and payment account. Okay, then it is start with the opening balance and it ends with the closing balance. Okay, now my question is from you, why we prepare receipt and payment account? Why a non-profit organization prepares receipt and payment account? This question came in CBSE. What is the need to prepare receipt and payment account? Basic aim. The basic aim is to find out closing cash balance. Look at the screen. Basic aim is to find out the closing cash balance. Match it so that you can find out the actual balance of cash. Maybe there is some fraud, cheating, so that can be checked also. And they can match their cash balance with the balance showing to receipt and payment account. Now, how to prepare it? See, look at the board then I will be able to explain you in a easy way. Look at the board, please. Look at the board. Yes, this is the board. Debit side, all inflows, all receipts. Credit side, all outflows, all payment. Start with the balance BD. Balance BD means opening balance and ends with the balance CD, closing balance. And in debit side, you have to enter all the inflows. See the screen now. Balance BD, opening cash balance. Balance BD, opening bank balance. Total subscription received. Subscription, what is the meaning of subscription? I'll tell you. Subscription means the membership fee or the members paid some amount. Donation, bank interest, entrance fee. They can conduct some program, so they can charge some entrance fee. Bank interest means these deposits will carry some interest. Then sale of old furniture, sale of old newspaper. Means in simple words, all the receipts will be in debit side. Then collection for sports material. They can collect from members. Then the payment side. Salaries paid, rent paid. Payment side generally is for expenditures or for capital expenses or recurring expenses. See, printing and stationery, sports material purchase, postage and telegram, saving certificates that they can purchase, expenses for sports material. At the end, they will have cash balance and bank balance. This will be termed as CD. CD means carried down, closing balance. But cash in hand always have debit balance, generally bank also. See, I am showing you it again. The another way. All receipts of cash during the year on debit side and all payments of the year on credit side. Total it, find out the balance. Match it, so there will be no chance of fraud, cheating or error. See, the nature of transaction, capital or revenue, and the period to which the transaction may belong. Just now I told you whether it is of previous year, current year, or next year. This is not being considered. Only the actual cash receipts and cash payments are recorded. Only the cash transactions are to be recorded. Non-cash items will not be recorded. What is the meaning of non-cash items, my dear children? Those items in which no flow of cash, no inflow, no outflow. This is the example. It shows the closing balance. It serves the purpose of cash book. And it shows the necessary information about the balance of cash, from where the cash generated and how it was. it served the purpose of a cash deposit. So today we discussed, I am showing it to you again. Yesterday we discussed the difference between profit and non-profit organization, and today features, they work for the society, they managed by managing committee, they have source of income, subscription from members, donation, legacies, etc. I'm sure you must